Hey all, welcome back to Ukulele Wine Time. This is Catherine. Today we're going to learn Crowded Table by the Highwomen. Let's do it.
Ukulele Wine Time.
So I absolutely love this song. It's become sort of a personal anthem for me. I'm really excited to learn this with you today. So if you're here, maybe you already, of course, know the Highwomen, but if you haven't checked them out, please check them out. They're amazing for singer-songwriters Brandi Carlile, Natalie Hemby, Maren Morris, and Amanda Shire. So definitely check them out and let's get started. You'll just need 5 chords to play Crowded Table. Those chords are C, G, F, E minor, and D major. I'm going to do a full chord review at the end where I go nice and slow how to play all these chords, where to put your fingers. So if you need that, check out the timestamps below to jump to that before you jump into the song. In this video, I'm going to take you through all the different sections of the song, nice and slow. I'll show you different strumming pattern options. We'll do some counting so you can feel really confident when you're playing the song. Of course, we'll do a wine break because this is ukulele wine time. Cheers. We'll talk about the starting pitch. So if you're singing the song, you'll always know where to start. And then we'll do a full song playthrough. And then again, the chord review is at the end if you need it. A few essential notes about the song before we jump in. So we are in 4/4 time. That means 4 beats per measure. So that's our heartbeat of the song. We'll talk more about that later. We are playing it today in the key of G. Now keep in mind the original Highwomen version is in the key of B. And so we're moving that down a little bit for easier playing on the ukulele. So if you're used to singing along with the track, it will sit a little bit lower in your voice. For some of you, it might be better. So we'll see. Let's talk about the form. So the form for this song is intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. So I'm going to take you through all those sections so you feel great about playing the whole song. All right, let's do it. We're going to start with the verse. So the first 2 chords you'll need are C and G, and that's going to line up with the words my hand. So we've got a pickup going into that. Nice and slow, it'll sound like this. You can hold my hand. Next, we've got E minor to C, same kind of pattern. When you need to let go. And then we've got C and G again. I can be a mountain. And then E minor and C again. When you're feeling valley low. So let's put all that together. So we've got C, G, and then E minor, C, and then that repeats, C, G, E minor, C. Let's try it. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I can be your mountain when you're feeling valley low. This next part's a little different. We're going to hold an E minor. I can be a street light. So on the word street, of street light, we hit that E minor. Street light, showing you the way home. So on the word way, we're back to C. Then we're staying on C. Back to that same pattern, C, G, and then E minor, C. If you can hold my hand when you need to let go. All right, and that's the whole verse. Let's put that all together nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I can be your mountain when you're feeling valley low. I can be a street light, showing you the way home. If you can hold my hand when you need to let go. And then we're into the chorus. And these chords of the verse are the same exact for verse 2. Here's the chorus. It's 4 lines of lyrics. So I'm going to break that down for you and then we'll put the whole thing together. So the first 4 chords you need for the chorus are G, D, C, G. And it's going to sound like this. So first chord is G. I want a house with a crowded table. That's our first line. Second line of lyrics, we've got G, D, F, C. Let's try it. Nice and slow. And a place by the fire for everyone. Okay, and then we do, we're back to the very first line that we played. So that's G, D, C, G. Let us take on the world while we're young and able. And our last line, we've got C, G, and then a quick D, C, G. So here's what that sounds like. And bring us back together when the day is done. That last little faster bit, on day, we've got D, C, G. Okay, let's put that all together nice and slow. I got that up on the screen for you. Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. If we want a garden. All right, and then we're into verse 2. There are 2 extra little beats after you do day is done for one. If we want a garden. Okay, and we'll get into that a little bit more when we do some counting, but just to kind of think about that at the end of the chorus, got 2 extra beats there. One tiny thing to watch out for on the chorus, when you're coming from that first line, I want a house with a crowded table. So on table, you're ending up on G, and then you stay on G for the next line. Sometimes when you stay on the same chord, we're so used to like switching chords at the start of a new phrase, it can be deceptively tricky. So you stay on that G, and a place by the fire for everyone. So just something to look out for when you're playing through. Next, we're going to take a look at the bridge. So I did just mention that there was an extra 2 beats at the end of the chorus. That's only going into verse 2, so it's not going into the bridge. So we're coming from the chorus. We're doing the day is done, the door is always open. So we've got F, and then to C, and then G, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got F, C, D. Okay, so I'm going to break that down for you. So the first little line, the door is always open. Your picture's on my wall. We've got F, C, G. 2, 3, 4. The door is always open. Your picture's on my wall. We stay on G there. Everyone's a little broken. F to C. And everyone belongs. And then you repeat that again on D. Everyone belongs. I want a house. Now we're back to the chorus. Let's put the whole bridge together. Here's the last measure of the chorus going into the bridge so we can practice that transition. Here we go. Starting with a D chord on day is done. 1, 2, 3. When the day is done, the door is always open. Your picture's on my wall. Everyone's a little broken, and everyone belongs. into the chorus. Let's take a quick look at the intro and outro. So these are the same. We're doing F, C to G. So that's 2 counts each on F and C, and then 4 beats or counts on G. So here's what that's going to sound like. I'll count it for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, C, 2, G, 2, 3, and then you repeat it. F, 2, C, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. That's the intro and the outro. Now that we've counted the intro, let's go back and count the verse. I always think this is such a good thing to do when you're learning a song. It helps you be more confident just knowing the song inside and out, especially if you're going to be playing the song with other people, which maybe you are. I hope you do. So this is just a beautifully written song. So we've got the verse is a nice 8 measures. Our chorus is 8 measures. The bridge is actually 5 measures. So I'm going to break that down for you. We're going to count through each one. So instead of singing the lyrics now, I'm going to count and say the chords. One very interesting thing about this song, so most songs that you're probably learning, you're holding chords for maybe 2 beats each, or maybe 4 beats each. In the verse, the movement is you hold the first chord for 1 beat and then the second chord for 3 beats. For example, you've got your C, G, 3, 4. So the C chord is on beat 1, the G chord is on beat 2, 3, 4, and you're holding it for the rest of that measure. Same with the next one, you're hitting the E minor on beat 1, E minor, 2, 3, 4. So then the C is on beats 2, 3, 4. And that's true for that for most of the verse, except we've got 2 bars that you actually are holding the chord out for 4 beats. Whoa, what are you saying? Let's break it down. Okay, so I'm going to put the counting on screen for you so you can see. Also, if you've got the printable version, if you're a visual person, you can print out the chart, make your notes in there. You can get that in the link below. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chorus. Okay, so that's the counting for the verse. Let's jump into the chorus. Chorus is more evenly spaced, so each chord gets 2 beats, except for that last little, that quicker movement at the end are D, C, G, 2. And then remember at the end of the first chorus, there's an extra 2 beats, but at the end of the second chorus, there's not, going into the bridge. Okay, so let's just count a chorus together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2. D, 2, C, 2, G, 2, G, 2, D, 2, F, 2, C, 2, G, 2, D, 2, C, 2, G, 2, C, 2, G, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, and that goes into verse 2. Let's count the bridge, and then I think we're good, y'all. So let's count the bridge. We've got, you know what? We're just gonna count it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, C, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, C, 2, D, 2, 3, 4. Hold that. D, 2, 3, 4. Chorus. All right. We've covered all the sections of the song now. So now let's talk about different strumming pattern options. So I've just been doing a simple downstroke so far just to go over the chords. And if that's where you're at and that feels comfortable for you, that's totally fine. You can stay there. If you want to add a little more rhythm, you're always welcome to add additional downstrokes to show the beat or the pulse or the heartbeat of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the verse, just adding more downstrokes would sound like this. So we're coming from our intro to C, to G, 2, 3. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I can be your mountain when you're feeling valley low. So just adding more downstrokes in there. On the chorus, it would sound like this. I want a house with a crowded table. So each chord gets 2 downstrokes for the chorus. And actually, that's really nice for the chorus, especially if on the verse you're just doing you can hold my hand and leaving a lot of that space there. It's really nice. When let go. And then you go into the chorus and you add more downstrokes. I want a house. Ooh, that grooves. Very simple, totally grooves. Amazing. So that's another option to add some more rhythm there. So I've got 2 other strumming patterns to show you. One is specifically for the verse and the other one is for the chorus. So let's take a look at the verse first. So this strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, 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 up. Let's break that down because that's a lot of downs and ups. So the first part, we're just adding on to what we've already done for the you can hold my hand. So that's our first down, 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 up, down. And actually, we can just stop right there. That's one variation of this. If you're like, those other ones, that was too much. We can do down, down, up, down. When you need to down, down, up, down. Da, 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 down, down, up, down. When you're feeling down, down, up, down. I can be down, down, up, down. Showing you the down, down, up, down. If you can hold down, down, up, down. When you need to down, down, up, down. Okay, so that's part 1. That's awesome. That's just another variation that you can add. If you've watched more of my videos, you'll know that I love encouraging you to mix and match strumming patterns. There's not one correct strumming pattern. It's what you feel. It's how you feel the rhythm. So I'm just giving you some options of what I think fits with the song. And it's up to you to say, oh, I'm ready to do this one. I think this one sounds great here. Oh, I'm going to try this one on the second verse, but maybe first verse, I'll keep it very simple. So you're adding contour to the song. You're finding your own musical voice. You get to be creative with your rendition of the song. Okay, let's talk about that little, so we did the down, down, up, down. If you want, you can add let me do it. You can add a down, down, up, down, 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 up. So just adding more strums there, adding more rhythmic variation. So I'll play a little bit so you can see what that sounds like. You can hold my hand, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, So adding more rhythm there, so you can mix and match those as needed. Let's take a look at the strumming pattern for the chorus. So this is a little simpler. Whew. So for the chorus, we've got down, up, down. Cool. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So it happens once per chord. Down, up, down, and a place up, down by the fire for everyone. Okay, caveat to that, or extra thing you can do after the word everyone. This is an awesome place to kind of build some energy there. So here's an extra thing for you to try. Just adding a for everyone. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Let me do that again. So on your F chord, you got for everyone. And then you've got your C chord. Everyone. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Take on the world. Okay, so if you want to add a little energy going into the second half of the chorus, I found myself wanting to do that, and I wanted to share that with you. It matches great with the energy of the song, so that's something you can add in or not. And honestly, for the bridge, what I think sounds best is just simple downstrokes. 2, 3, 4, nice and simple. Just on my wall, everyone's a little broken, and everyone belongs. Yeah, everyone belongs. And anywhere you want to add in an extra down, up, down, wherever feels good to you, you have my permission. You should try it. See what you like. All right, if you've made it this far in the video, you deserve a wine break or a water break. Wine is always optional here at Ukulele Wine Time, but I want to say cheers to you for taking time out of your day to learn this awesome song, which I forgot to mention got the Grammy Award for Best Country Song, which is so cool. So cheers to the Highwomen. Cheers to you. Drinking some nice rosé on a hot summer day. Okay, y'all. Oh, also, if you're finding this helpful and delightful, please cheers the like button below. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel for more Ukulele Wine Time. Okay, let's get real. We're going to talk starting pitch, and then we're going to do a run through of the whole song. Starting pitch, we are in the key of G, and your first note is actually, the first vocal note is a G. So you can play an open G string here, but it's going to be an octave below. Do, 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 ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're starting on G or do or 1. So that's our home base. You can hold my hand. And if you want to check yourself there, the word my is an open C string, my hand. So you can check out there if you've got the right starting pitch. Let's see. So the chorus starting pitch is also a G. I want a house. Okay, so we also start on a G. And then when the day is done, the door. Oh my gosh, all of the starting pitches are G. The door is always open. And the bridge starting pitch is a little crunchy in a really nice way. I thought it was a different note, but I listened again, it's the same note. So you end on the day is done, the door. So you stay on the same note there, and it's kind of a nice, warm, crunchy sound. So G all around, done and done. We're now ready for the full song playthrough. I'm gonna play the intro. We're gonna do the whole song. Let's do it. I will play the outro at the end, which is the same as the intro. We got intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. Again, if you've got the printed chord sheet with the lyrics and the slash notation, that's really, really helpful to look at. So check that out in the link below. Here we go, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I can be your mountain when you're feeling down and low. I can be a street light showing you the way home. If you can hold my hand when you need to let go. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. If we want a garden, we're gonna have to sow the seeds, plant a little happiness, let the roots run deep. If it's love that we give, then it's love that we reap. If we want a garden, we're gonna have to sow the seed. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. The door is always open, your picture's on my wall. Everyone's a little broken, and everyone belongs. Yeah, everyone belongs. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. And bring us back together when the day is done. I forgot to show you something slightly important. My apologies. Let's see. The last time through the chorus, it goes to a different chord when it does that repeat. Let me show you that real fast. And if you followed along with me just now, great job. I'm going to do that last chorus for you again to show that ending, because my baby's sleeping, about to get up, and we got to pick up our kid from daycare, so I don't have time to film another run through. So I'm going to tack this on the end here, because we're learning together. Okay, here we go. So we've got bring us back together, bring us back together when the day, instead of a G there on done, we go when the day to E minor is done. And bring us back together when the day, and then you hang out on that D for 4 counts, and then intro F, C, G. Okay? So the difference there is we're hitting an E minor at the very end instead of a G, repeating it, and then you hold the D longer and you jump to the outro. Thank you so much for learning Crowded Table with me. Please let me know if you try it out. I would love to hear your version of it. And I hope this video helped you out a lot. Once again, my name's Catherine. This is Ukulele Wine Time. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Ukulele wine time.
Here's that chord overview if you need it. So I'm gonna walk through all these chords. So first we've got a C chord. So ukulele fingers don't need your thumb. Well, we do need our thumb, it doesn't get a number. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna use our third finger or ring finger on the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3 on your bottom string or your G, C, E, A string. Okay, so 3rd finger, 3rd fret, A string. Push all the way down to the wood. There is our C chord. A little note about this song, if you're very comfortable with the C chord and you feel like switching it up to your 2nd finger, that is totally okay for this song because you're hanging out on an E minor chord here to a C, and that can make the motion a little more fluid, or the chord transition a little more fluid, just as long as you don't confuse yourself, because playing C with 3rd finger for the most part is standard on the ukulele, but for a particular song, it could make chord transitions easier. So just a note about that. You'll see me in the playthrough. I do actually switch up which finger I play my C chord with. Okay, so that's our C chord. Let's check out our G chord next. So we've got peace sign fingers, our fingers 1 and 2, going to be on the 2nd fret. Okay, so the 2nd string down, skip a string, and then the last string closest to the floor. So all on the same fret there. And then your ring finger or your 3rd finger comes on the 3rd fret on that string that you skipped. Okay, and it makes a little triangle on the fretboard there. So that's our G chord. Okay. Next up, we've got an E minor chord. So this makes a diagonal on the fretboard. This is another 3-finger chord. So we're on frets 4, 3, and 2. So your ring finger is going to be on the 2nd string down from your face on the 4th fret. And then you just draw the diagonal up from there. So your middle finger is on the 3rd fret, the next string down, and then your 1st finger or your pointer finger is on the 2nd fret and the last string there. That's our E minor chord. So check it out. I was saying that transition. So E minor to C. So if you want to play a C with your 2nd finger, try it out. That is an option there. Okay, next up we need an F chord. It's a 2-finger chord. So let's do your middle finger first or your 2nd finger on your top string, 2nd fret, skip a string, and then your 1st finger is on the 1st fret. There's your F chord there. Okay, and last up is a D chord. I'm playing this one with my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger. They're all in a straight line on the 2nd fret. You can also play it with these 3 fingers. Okay, but for this song, I actually think it's easier to transition to other chords using these 3 fingers. That's a D major chord. Okay, I hope that helps, and I will see you in the next video.
Ukulele wine time.